it is going to be the 9th round for a side, and yeah, it is. I don't know. It might just be a big impact, as probably CT is going to be your favorable side for cash. Let's see who's going to win the shanking battle.
Urchin catch up with the first two. Xavi follows up with a third. And now it's 4-on-1. Yeah, it's done. I think Venko will start CT side right here, as it's the most favorable side. And they will. So the match will be started here with SD Gaming as a terrorist and Venko Gaming as counter-terrorist.
Yeah, and we do definitely see that the CTs are opting to buy some Kevlar, some utility as well. Actually has picked up that molly. He's going to be lining it up, and rightfully so. Might just be the fact that SD Gaming wanted to go towards that B, but they actually faked it, which is a really smart idea. Now Archer is going to just throw out that flashbang, and the smoke being wasted as well. Then again,
wow, what a headshot
from Nico. Yeah, indeed, brilliant stuff. The tease on the boost.
Three guys on the boost right now. Let's see where they're headed towards. We have Ketchup onto quad. 3 guys in the middle. Xavi is fighting with 3 guys. Has got a nade on his ass. 32 HP left. And we have a 5-on-3 situation. Going towards defense, and they're committing to the B bomb site now as Radical taking out Urchin. Nico with the frag onto Arcane. And Radical will be taken out by Xavi. It's 1-on-4 here for Xillian, and Klitz with the good headshot onto Xillian. So it's 1-0 here in advantage for Venko Gaming.
And what round that was, they've only lost 1 player in the form of Archer, but now another round indeed, and no bomb plant, which is gonna make SD Gaming just force up a couple of deagles as well, and potentially get a cheeky headshot in. But let's see what's gonna happen here. Turning on again with SD Gaming, just sort of split pushing, trying to figure out what's going on with this Venko defense. They're not just rattling off a couple of deagle shots through that smoke, hoping to get a lucky number in, but it's not gonna happen. He's gonna slowly force back. No, he isn't. Right, so a dirty little lie. As again, SD Gaming do seem to be favoring that mid side as they do jump across. Radical holding that push from the squeaky area.
Well, yeah, when you have the mid control, you can go either way, and I think it's important to have mid control. As you can see, you can challenge the players from A. You need to hold off the connector, but when you have the control onto mid, you can go to vents, you can go to connector, you can go to highway, you can even rotate just back to the toxic area or the A main. So you can go either ways, and when you have this main control, it's easy to get a pick, and when you make the pick, you can easily just see which way you want to go. Right now it's 4-on-4, and I think they're committed again to the B bomb side as they're pushing in with Nico taking down Radical, but Xavi will jump in for Nico as he take down 2, and it's 3-on-1 now, and Xillian is going to plant the bomb, and at least he has the bomb plant, so that's a little bit more extra money in the bank for SD Gaming.
Yeah, indeed, very nice play by SD Gaming, regardless of the fact that they haven't got really that much done in that round, but still getting the bomb plant down. Pretty solid play. 2-0 though for Venko, and we don't have enough money yet again for SD Gaming on the bank to really buy anything. So it's probably going to be another round for Venko as they got full utility and 2 SMGs as well, which I kind of like to see as well. You know, with Klitz and Archer with those SMGs. If they rack up a couple of frags, there's going to be a lot of money in the bank. We do have the action probably going to be happening in the mid side. Medical still lurking around there, but they are going to be committing now with that flashbang coming in. Nate does come out, but land. And it's Klitz just around that corner with the SMG. Shuts down Bernard. Can he get that second one? No, he can't. Deagle out. Does shut down Radical. Archer shuts down Arcade. And there's only 2 players left up alive. And that's gonna be just one. Will get dropped by catch-up. A very clean round by Venko Gaming, despite clips being super low. Still managed to get 2 frags in, and that's going to be a 3-0 scoreline. And now a fly round for SD Gaming and Reticle on the op. So, despite we are saying that Nextbook is going to op, it is Reticle that op.
Well, it's surprising to see a Reticle here with the op. Maybe it has to do with some kind of tactics they have, especially when it taking down the mid area or the mid control. It's kind of tactic wise that Reticle has the up. You can see Xillian here pushing towards the main area onto A side, and you have Arcane who is at squeaky doors. Nextfox is holding off towards the mid area. So yeah, it's understandable that Reticle has the up because Nextfox is into middle. Trying to take a peek, and then we have Reticle backing up his teammates in A main, and the bomb has been dropped by the players of SD Gaming, and I think they're going to split A now. We have Urcha just 1 HP remaining with the op into quad, and we have Ketchup who is peeking into middle right now, as SD Gaming is working their way up towards the A-bomb side. Arcane with a nice headshot here onto Urcha, and we have Klitz on the A-bomb side. Peeking away for the flash, gets the headshot by Xillian, half flashed, and now it's a 5-on-2 situation here for slightly different.
Yeah, indeed, and that's going to be cleaned up here. Nico, you're only last man standing for Venko Gaming. A very solid attack there from SD. And I like the fact that Xillian and Arcane just came in both solidly on that A side, and Nextfox is going to finish that one off. AK shot to that onto Nico. 3-1 it is then, as the CTs, they will not have the best of situations here money-wise, but either way they are going to be buying this up in this round and hoping to do the best. Reticle still with the op to hand as well, so very clean round on that attack previous round. A couple of smokes and mollies being thrown out on that B side by the T's. It does force Urcha away from that checkers area. We do have SD Gaming again going for that slow push, measuring the defense of Venko, not taking any sort of chances here and buying their time. I mean, they got plenty of time on the clock to figure out on about what to do and where to go for.
Yeah, well, you can see again that SD Gaming is setting up for this A push, and you see Bernard is really holding off the middle area passively. Arcane is coming out with the flash and the smoke from squeaky doors. Smokes has been thrown, and they're trying to take over this A bomb side again. Ketchup with the stance here towards MBK, and you can see they're pushing up towards the A-bomb side. 2 sides, 3 players down, 4 players down. Nico all alone with the gun, and I think he's going to save the gun.
Yeah, that was very solid play by Nextfox, picking up 3 players on that A side, completely opening it by himself, literally. And yeah, Nico should again just be opting to save that gun and hope for the best the next round, as they are going to be working with that AK of Nico, and probably, you know, maybe just buy a couple of P250s, as their economy is shockingly bad after now losing 2 rounds in a row. And again, just 1 player falling for SD Gaming. So in these buy rounds, SD Gaming definitely seem to be favoring here, and they actually do manage to shut down Nico as well. So taking away that AK from his hand, and that's going to be just a P250 in hands of Nico. And for the rest, there is really nothing Venko Gaming can do here. And we can see Bernard, who did die. He's actually reading this one right. He's going to pick up the SMG and, you know, maybe just rush a couple of sides and hope to get a couple of kills with that. Especially with that money bonus, it's going to do wonders to his economy. Nextfox all too ready for a push from Xavi, as he's now been put out of the equation. We do have a push coming out from Bernard with that SMG to hand. Nico is going to go looking for him though. And he will slowly just look around that left corner. He's going to spot out the Bernard with the SMG. Bernard again just being incredibly low. Nico just landing all of those shots but not being able to finish him off just yet. Bernard does manage to slip away. Next folks does down Archer, and it's probably gonna be meaning that B execute coming out. Nico did manage to shut down Next folks, but still it is a 2-on-4 and just pistols in the hand of Venko. Looks like SD Gaming surely gonna close out this round. Glitz gonna die to that fire. In fact, it is Bernard to finish him off, putting him out of his misery. It's all on to catch up, which is not gonna happen. Perhaps he could get a gun out of this. That would be making the worst out of the best. Or the best out of the worst.
Well, you can see Ketchup now onto this heaven area. Took out already one. You have Radical still with the op. 3 players in the same position. He spots out one. And gets the headshot onto Arcane. But there's no time. No defuse kit onto Ketchup. With the P250, the only thing he's going to do is take a gun down. But Radical with the shot onto Ketchup. 3v3, 3 rounds in a row here for Slightly Different Gaming. And we got a gun round, full gun round right now in the 7th round of this match.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what Venko Gaming are going to be changing up. I mean, surely they know that SD Gaming are just going for splits. They're going for these peaks, early map information. We can see Radical going on top of that jump, looking to challenge any sort of player that is out there in the connector, but there's nobody going to be challenging him. In fact, it has been now just holding the A main. Archer is going to be out there on the B side, but SD Gaming might just favor that A execute as they are going to be lining up those smokes. You can see 2 players in the back. A flashbang has already come out. Go now smoking off that mid garage, and surely they will bring that A execute to the table soon.
SD Gaming holding off all the angles in their backs. You got Radical holding off the garage area. You had one of the door area, and now smokes coming in towards A. And Klitz fully flashed. Ketchup taking one down. Klitz also taking one down. Ketchup with the 2nd frag here. They got the bomb site. They got the control. Bomb will not be planted yet. Or fake from Arcane. Yeah, he will plant the bomb now. 3-on-2, Radical with the op into quad, and we have Arcane standing on the bomb as they're waiting and seeing what to do. Archer with the headshot onto Radical, and we have Xavi here taking down Radical. Sorry, so it's 4v3 right now in advantage of Venko.
Yeah, Venko actually doing a solid retake there. They read the play right, and I like the fact that I think it was Nico out there in the vents, so allowing an additional player on that A side, so that allowed Venko Gaming just to stop that SD Gaming from just storming the side despite having that bomb plant down. It doesn't really matter when you have a man advantage and still utility to work with as well. So still a gun round. Anything can happen right now. SD Gaming are gonna go back to their old habits, going for that split push yet again, just measuring that defense. I said it a little bit too often now, but Klitz actually pushed up on that side, it's close to your player, but decided not to pick it. Instead, he's just gonna wait it out and see what's up there. Ketchup is gonna be there in support as well. So a couple of players on that B side is Bernard again, just lurking around there, hoping to find any early entries. Radical in the meanwhile is gonna go on top of that jump. See if there's anyone at home. Start lighting up the smoke. And there's Nico there to challenge potentially Bernard, but Bernard is just holding back. Doesn't want to die just yet.
Really passive playing here from Venko. They're just waiting and holding off all the bomb sites, and you can see they give SD Gaming the mid control. But SD Gaming is not doing so much with it right now. As you can see, Xavi pushing in now with the flash onto Radical. Xavi with 2 frags here onto Nextbox and Radical. Arcane with the backup for Radical, but it was too late. So right now we have 4-on-3, and I think they are committed to the A bomb site. 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Klitz on the boost position here, and I don't think they're going to spot out Klitz because they smoked him off. Flash is coming out, smoke onto highway, and Klitz here with 1, Klitz here with 2. 2 HP remaining. Arcane, 12 seconds remaining. Need to plant the bomb in the 3-on-1. Don't think he's going to make it. I think he can better run and save his gun.
Yeah, indeed. But then again, he does get bombed out. So maybe extending that bank account just a little bit. But yeah, very nice play from Klitzer, just sitting on top of the jump, waiting out patiently as they do claim that round in. Let's see at the money situation that SD Gaming are currently having. They are going to be forcing this one off. Bernard with the SMG, maybe going to show some form of aggression, but instead they might just go for the old habit yet again, going for that split push. Xillian is just going to wait for any sort of pushes. Oh, they're actually just boosting on top of each other. Bernard's going to throw out that molly. Sure, no one's going to be sitting in that corner. Radical still waiting for any sort of thing to happen. And at this moment in time, is this the right play from SD Gaming to do? Because surely by now, Venko have adapted to this.
Yeah, there you see again the boost from SD Gaming and no pushes from Venko, not even coming out the middle area. As I said, they're just giving up mid control, and then they will wait and see what SD is going to do. Smoke's coming in towards the connector area, and then we have the Molotov throwing back into garage. Still, they haven't spotted anybody, not from Venko and not from SD. They don't know where everybody is, and now they're coming from the back through vents. Nico with a shot onto Radical. Klitz with a spray to the smoke, taking on Netfox and Bernard with the USP. Xillian waiting for Klitz here as he's taking him out, and now 3-on-2 with the bomb on the A-bomb side. So let's see what's going to happen here. Ertje with the shot onto Arcane. Xillian with the headshot onto Xavi from two sides now, and again a new round to Venko. 6-on-3.
Yeah, so SD Gaming electing to go for that mid control, but despite knowing that event was actually broken, I can only assume from that mid side. They had one player in the event. Venko Gaming now actually, without actually putting too much presence in mid, they do have sort of control over the mid side. You can see Nico just coming in the back, cutting down any sort of pushes and splitting up the SD Gaming pretty much. And that allowed Venko Gaming just to clutch that round. So P250 round, it is well, most certainly going to go in the way of Venko Gaming, as they are going to make their way towards the B side, as the Gaming are slowly but surely. Pop flash comes out, the smoke is there as well, which is not a good thing for them. They're actually not committing just yet. Nico is going to wait it out, and the rotation is coming out. They know exactly what's going on there. We do have one player in the back as well. Actually, in the back, he's going to find himself a double quickly. Ketchup and Xavi coming in support. Xavi's going to drop one. Xavi has to drop by one, but Ketchup will shut down Radical. And now it's only young Xillian, 11 health points. Not going to happen. Nico will just spray him down through the smoke. Easy peasy. That's going to be a 7-3 scoreline.
Good job here from good job here from Venko. It was against P250s, but well, that are the rounds you need also. Now let's see what SD is going to do. I will assume that they're going for a split A right now, maybe a push, but they are really passively waiting. And Radical spots out Ertje at the squeaky doors, and Xavi pushing through the smoke. So 1-for-1 trade here, as it's a 4-on-4 situation now, and SD Gaming still not committed to any bomb side. Xavi alone into the B side, and we have one player in mid, and we have two on A. And SD Gaming is going to push through squeakies. Arcane with the headshot onto Nico, and Ketchup with the return frag, and he knows where Radical is. So do you think they're committed to the site now?
Well, at one point they have to. They do have a minute to play with, but I mean, they're so far pushed up, they're so far committed that they must at one point. We do have reinforcements coming in the form of Ketchup, I believe it is. It's actually Klitz, but Ketchup now being dropped by Radical. Brilliant shot onto it, but Xillian gonna get killed down, shut down by Klitz. And Max Fox is gonna follow up, getting the trade. One onto Xavi. It is not really impossible as Xavi do some damage with that grenade onto Next Fox. Radical now scoping in onto A side. Xavi's gonna go on top of that red container. to catch a player off guard. Finds the headshot onto next, folks. 1-on-1 will do the job. Headshot in onto Radical will get the defuse in as well. So 1-on-2, definitely not impossible for Xavi, especially with those players being considerably low on health points as well.
Well, good job here from Venko Gaming, especially from Xavi. 2 headshots, 2-on-1 situation in his advanced, and let's see what's happening now. We have a pause here. Is it a tactical pause? Is it because some of the players having problems with their computer or hardware? We don't know.
Well, in all honesty, I can only assume it's a tactical pause, having lost 5 rounds in a row. They did do pretty well. I mean, it was 3-0 in the beginning by Venko Gaming, and then immediately SD Gaming took 3 rounds back. So tactical timeout could just be helpful to slow down the pace and stop that momentum potentially from Venko. But SD Gaming are going to be able to buy this one. See, they get the bomb down as well. But yeah, let's see what is going to happen here. Maybe Peter G is going to call out a couple of things, but he's not in the server. And pause, so we are going to go back live into this one. Or not? Oh wait,
yeah, we're going to
do that.
CTs are needing to unpause now. Yeah, you can see. Game will be started again. 5 consecutive rounds here for Venko Gaming. Well, yeah, what do you think for the match so far? What is Venko doing great, and what can SD improve to get the rounds back?
Well, I think right now what SD Gaming are doing is a little bit too obvious. Venko Gaming got great map control, and we do have Blitz actually now pushing in straight away, picking up Zillion. Does get traded by Radical, and Erche actually nearly pulled him to his death as well by an AK Bernard. That was just dirty, just spraying him through the smoke and shutting down Erche with that AWP. Now, there's countless of possibilities for SD Gaming. They got a man advantage, splitting up the defense of Venko, so definitely this timeout could have just worked for them.
What you saw in this round is that even SD Gaming took the tactical pause and they just they're changing their tactics. Venko did the same thing because now Klitz was pushing towards the main area, and normally Venko just hold the sides, just passively waiting. They're pushing now, so I think both sides had some tactical issues and they changed it up now. But for now, it's an advantage of SD Gaming as Next Fox is taking out Xavi, and we have Ketchup still on the side taking out one, but Arcane with the return frag, and now it's all onto Nico.
Yeah, 1-on-3 for Nico. He's up in that car. He's just probably gonna try and commit. He's actually spraying down Radical through the smoke. Bernard getting his position away just slightly. He is gonna go for the repeat. He will win the fight into Nico. And now I'm not sure. I mean, Venko Gaming did change up a little bit after that technical timeout from SD Gaming. You did see Klitz pushing out. He did get a frag for it, but it would have been immediately traded. So that might have just been the thing, as well as Bernard getting the frag onto Radical. So really, Bernard getting the frag on Radical. What am I talking about? Bernard getting the frag on Radical, but nevertheless, it is a new round and a new chance for SD Gaming to get another round. In the back, Next Fox will do just that. Drops one player early on, has been dropped to 6 HP. Klitz making his way towards the A side, potentially smelling those T's, making their way forward on that A main, and a little bit concerned here. They don't have really anyone on that A side now. Fair enough. Klitz is going to make his way on towards that bomb. Smoke is going to come out. Ketchup is going to go onto that boost. Do we have a player nearby him? Who is most likely and most certainly it's Next Fox. But it's going to hear Nico going on top of that jump. Will take him out easily. And now the A assault is going to come in.
Klitz all alone on the A side. As you can see, SD waiting to push in, taking down Klitz, and now 2-on-5 even. So I think it's a great moment to save their gun, as we see that Xavi is pushing in towards the smoke. Flashes coming out. Are they going to do it? Taken down by Bernard to the smoke. third time this match he's taking a player down through the smoke. Ketchup with the push and the gun, waiting patiently. What is he going to do? Do they not spot him? They're not seeing him. Wow.
This could be really awkward.
Really
Ketchup
awkward.
has a diffuser as well. And SD Gaming are all walking away from that bomb site. Ketchup is actually going to play that time. SD Gaming are not hearing this one. And this is going to be brilliant. Ninja defuse.
Oh, nice play from Ketchup. Really nice play.
That is absolutely insane. And playing it out so calm with still a full lineup of SD Gaming remaining as well.
Brilliant,
So
brilliant play.
Big play from Ketchup.
Yeah. I really thought that Bernard or Xillian spotted them when they walked away. But apparently they didn't. Expensive round here for SD. They got 5 players left, but losing this round, it's a pity. It's a real pity.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, losing your round to a Ninja Defuse, what do you want? Like, what can you do about it as well? I mean, not be a single player close to that bomb. Really. I mean, it's easy as caster to bash on players like that, but yeah.
At least hold one player at the bomb. Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Ketchup
now
yeah.
finding a headshot through the wall as well, so definitely stepping up his game when it matters. Jump with another one as Xillian does trade him in. Still though, 2-on-3 as Ertje now quickly falling to Bernard as well, and that bomb rotation is gonna happen as it was Ertje out on that B bomb side.
It's the third round in a row that Ertje is taken down by Bernard as Ertje is pushing out towards Toxic. So I think Ertje needs to change his game plan. It's Xavi taking down Bernard and together with Klitz with the FAMAS's 3-on-2. Easy win here for Venko. And now 10-4 scoreline here.
Yeah, I think that's a very solid thing you said about Ertje. Maybe you should play him a little bit more passively, as he seems to be getting picked up early on. And again, I mean, maybe his role is just to get some map information, but then again, he should not have died in that situation. But hey, who are we to judge? As flashed up, Ketchup just coming in towards that A main. He will get traded in by Radical, luckily. Limiting the damage for SD Gaming. They need this round as well. It's the last round of the half. And the bomb being inside that A main, we do have a player in the form of Klitz probably out there in that quad just lurking around. Radical is gonna throw out that molly. Maybe it will flush him out, but he will just stay there. Nico's gonna hold that mid side and really have not yet committed fully. They are gonna be committing to that side though. As Xavi takes out Arcane. Xavi following up with another frag. Finally, Radical replies. As the bomb has been dropped as Radical they get taken out. The ball left up to Bernard. Does connect a headshot onto Klitz. Now making it down to a 1-on-2. Finds another headshot onto Ertje. Ertje again just peeking Bernard. Now it is all left up to Nico. 1-on-1. He does know exactly where he is. And Nico will close out that round. 11-4. And that is a brilliant play by Venko Gaming on that first half.
Really brilliant play, 11-4. 4 rounds are slightly different. Let's see that we get the same half as previous match from the Untouchables, so that slightly different. We'll close down all the bomb sites, all the possibilities for Venko to charge through, and that we get a really close match.
Yeah, it most likely all depends on that glorious pistol round. There's not too much margin of error for SD Gaming to be made. So
well, yeah, not much room for error. I disagree with that, because when Venko is taking the pistol round, they get 2 rounds, maybe 3, 14-4. They need 2 rounds, and when you can hold it close, when you lose the ecos, but when you can close down the bomb sites, it's really hard to charge through. So for us as casters and for the viewers, but it would be really nice for Venko and for their confidence to win this pistol round. So let's see, they're charging through the middle with 4 players. Going through the vents, and Xillian and Radical taking out Nico and Ketchup. So now we have 3 on 2, 1 on 4 even. Klitz, the only player remaining for Venko, with a nice shot here onto Xillian. Working with the Glock like it's an USP, 73 health points remaining. We got Arcane into CT, we have Radical into the headshot, and Bernard into the vents. And now he's taken down from behind. No, Klitz gets away with it. 42 health points remaining. Difficult position. Bomb down into the checkers. So, what is Klitz going to do?
Well, there's certainly not much he can do. He's gonna approach actually that B side. Will connect a headshot onto Radical. Surely Bernard at one point will be there. But both players considerably low. Arcane is only on 15 health points. He just needs 1 shot and he's out of the equation. Klitz. Where is he at? Still around B main area. Has yet to recover the bomb as well. Gonna do just yet. He still has that flashbang to hand. Gonna check that one out and to get that bomb down, which will put a little bit more money in the bag. Will successfully do that. As Klitz fires away his Glock. 2 players peeking. Klitz will shut down Arcane. Could this be the clutch from Klitz coming out? Bernard versus Klitz. Klitz goes down. Bernard will get the defuse in. 11-5. SD Gaming, by the skin of their teeth, will claim that round in. And a well-needed round as well.
Yeah, for sure. Nice play from Klitz. Unfortunately, did not connect the burst shot, the jumping burst. In the 1.6 game, this burst would be fatal, but right now not. You see P250s coming out for Venko. They got the bomb down, so 1/2 P250 eco with a smoke, and they can buy next round. We see some SMGs on to SD Gaming, also P90, also an SMG, but I do not consider it as a SMG, and 1 FAMAS. So they're committing towards A bomb site. 4 players here in the door. In the squeaky, and we got 1 in main, smoking out highway, so no chance to get shot from there. Smoke and flashes into the garage, and now they're charging in this A side. 3 players on highway, and I think SD Gaming left the bomb site open. Yeah, they're playing this on retake.
Yeah, indeed. Surprisingly enough, just allowing Venko just to plant that bomb, but then again, the SMGs from SD Gaming are gonna come into play as 1, 2, 3 frags. It is gonna be cleaned up the map. It is all again Klitz that remains, but he will get shut down after taking out Bernard. But the fuse is gonna come in, of course. 11-6 it is then. With another bomb plant coming in, putting a little money in the bag for Venko, and definitely Klitz is probably gonna buy it all potentially for his teammate. There we go. Klitz is gonna drop that up towards Erche, and yeah, let's see if Erche is gonna make that work for him.
I'm still confused about that. SD Gaming was just giving up this bomb site for nothing. And now we have Radical with the op towards B, gets smoked off, doesn't take the shot, throws a nade. Nico with 81 HP left, and they're a little bit committed towards A, I think. They got 1 player up boost, bomb is dropped down into garage, and we have 1 player in squeaky, so they leave main open, and we see Radical holding B really defensive as Bernard is trying to push the main area. Smoke is down, thinks there's a player there, shoots some bullets, but doesn't connect because there is nobody. And let's see if Erche is going to open the middle area with his op.
Well, Radical will do just that. Bernard will shut down Ketchup. Klitz immediately. That's gonna get the trade in, but now Venko on the back foot with a player down. Still though, they are gonna be committing towards that side. Some flashbangs are gonna come in. It is Arcane and Xillian putting up a solid defense here. Putting down these 2 players. It is all onto Erche himself. He's committed to this one. Yeah, did pick up the frag onto Xillian with his HE grenade. Potentially should get that bomb down, as he will fire away with his AWP. Bomb will just about to go down. Next Fox coming in with the SMG's man will take out Urchin nice and easily. The defuse will come in, and 2 AWPs being picked up. So gonna go for that double AWP setup on their defense. And interesting enough, we did see SD Gaming pushing quite heavily on the defensive side. I think Bernard out in the main at A main was pretty pivotal. I mean, a lot of map information was gained from his position.
Yeah, you're correct, and you see the scores of the player. It's right now Urchin with only 5 frags, and we have Klitz and Xavi with 17 and 18. And the SD Gaming players are all around 13, 14, so they're quite equal. And you can see now the push coming in with the pistols, and Next Fox with the P90 taking out 3 players. Bernard is pushing the garage in their backs, still think that there's someone there. And Xavi has the P90 now with 66 health left, Ketchup with 18 health left, both with armor. And I thought they were committed, but they're silently backing off towards garage, and Bernard has the angle. So let's see if Ketchup can take him down. No, spots the foot of Ketchup, take him out through the box, and now it's 11-8.
Yeah, and SD Gaming really putting up a solid defense so far. 4 rounds in a row. But that being said, it's going to be another gun round. And let's see what Venko Gamer are going to bring to the table. Yeah, SD Gaming obviously claiming that round and loving the way Next Fox with the P90 just shutting down every single player there. But Xavi's got to follow up with an opening kill. Maybe will get traded in by Xillian. Ketchup's going to throw an H grenade for good measure, but it'll be enough. 4 and 4. It is even Stevens, as one good old Castle once said. And then we do have Klitz here and Squeaky making some noise. Did pick up the frag, a new Arcane, so very nice play by Klitz. In fact, he was actually just lurking about there, but the bomb now being picked up, and they might just be able to enter this A side. However, Bernard in the A main, and in fact, this bomb will make his way towards the B side, so I tell a complete lie. Xillian will drop Erche, so might as well just be really careful here, because it's such a nitty-gritty fight here. Nico and Ketchup do manage to outtime both of these CT players, so 1 frag each to the good, and now this bomb will definitely go towards the A side. Radical, it's all that remains, up to hand as well, and he should probably be looking to save that gun. Just managed to get that frag in, so maybe I've spoken too soon. What do you say?
Well, I think he's going to charge in towards the A side. Depends on the time. He's trying to get another peek on T player, but Ketchup and Klitz both with the flashes, and I don't think there's enough time now to save this round anyway. To save the round for SD. Scoreline will be 12-9 in the favor of Venko. As you can see, Ketchup taking on Radical here in the quad. And, well, yeah, they're playing a little bit aggressive, SD. Sometimes it works, but I think Venko realized that SD is going to play aggressive, and they are holding back right now. And they let the CTs walk into their aim. So, well, yeah, it's difficult to say what the score will be. You see 2 guys on a boost. Xillian taking out Nico, gets some damage himself, 48 health points left, but no helmet. And we have Klitz again in the door area. Arcane holding on to main, peeking from quads. And we have Ketchup waiting for the push.
Yeah, and I just gotta mention here that I think it's quite silly that Bernard and Arcane are actually buying helmets against the AKs of Venko, knowingly that they are gonna have them. But Venko Gaming looks like they might just set up for an A execute, but Xavier, if he does manage to pick off one of these CTs here on the B side, that might just call for a rotation, but a lot of action seems to be happening over the A side, but Xavi's actually going to do just that. He has picked up a player on towards that B side. Radical will go down quickly after, courtesy of Ertje, as now this bomb is going to get picked up. They will make their way towards the A side. Xavi somehow he had the angle advantage and hope the advantage in the world, but Arcade does put out a solid defense here, picking up 2 players, and now a 2-on-2 where the bomb will go down. Xavi will pick up that frag to Arcade, making it down to a 1-on-2 for Bernard.
Nice lead done here from Ketchup and Xavi. They're 13-8 right now, and SD Gaming needs to play another eco. Guns have been dropped for the players of Venko. As you can see, they only have 1 Tech 9 on Urge, and SD is going to charge in with the eco. Nades coming in towards Garage from boost towards main, and we have Ketchup on the boost. Spots out Bernard, taking him down with a great headshot here, as we can see the push from SD Gaming. And Molotov has been thrown by his own teammate, so Nico and Urge now with 41 and 52 health points left.
Yeah, well, it is SD Gaming that definitely are going to be feeling the pressure here. That is just pistols, and I doubt they are going to be able to do anything in this round. SD Gaming, or sorry, Venko should just be using their numbers and making sure that they do return any sort of favors. Radical though is in the back, but is he going to be able to do anything against the full lineup still remaining who will get cleaned up? And that's going to be Arcane, your last man standing, down to his death as well. There we go. Ketchup will mop him up. 14-8 it is. This is going to be a bit of a shaky buy, perhaps. No, in fact, Gaming do have enough funds to fully sort of gear them up for the crucial fight here, and if they lose this one, it's likely to be all over. You can't really play for overtime in the group stage.
So, slightly different need to win this round. As you can see, Xavi pushing in towards B, Ketchup with the spray, doing much damage onto Xillian and Radical. And Radical is now going to push towards the smoke. No, grabbing the AK, backing off. Ketchup low on health, Ertje low on health. 4 AKs versus 5 rifles from SD Gaming. Let's see what's going to happen. Nico in the connector area. Xillian is waiting for him. Spots Xillian out. Nico with the headshot, smoking down the car, and knows Bernard is there. I didn't know if he heard him or that he just knew that he was there. Arcane watching the main area, taking out with a flash. Radical takes Urge down. 3 with Next Fox backing him up. It's 3-on-2 now with Klitz and Nico for Venko Gaming. And we saw Klitz almost play down a 3-on-1, so we know he can do it. Rotation coming in, Bernard with the spray, but we have Next Fox taking out 2 guys here, as it's 14-9 here.
Yeah, luckily SD Gaming do make Venko fight for those rounds, and those last couple of rounds that, you know, just might be really frustrating for Venko to claim. But then again, Radical's pretty much forced to buy an SMG, as Venko Gaming actually with a deagle onto Klitz now, having too much funds here to fuel their war plans. But bit of a split push again for Venko Gaming, just checking out what to do here. Actually though, Diol picks up a nice little shot onto Xillian. Xavi as well shutting down Next Fox, and surely with these 2 entry frags, they should be able to work with that, especially in a 3-on-5. And with 2 players on his A side, they just need to pick up 1 more and B will be completely open, but little do they know. They are going to make their way towards the mid side. Yeah, Nico actually, they got a cheeky pick in onto Radical, but will get traded in by Arcane. Still though, it's going to be a mountain to climb for SD. Be really impressive here. Arcane was aiming to do just that, but it will fall to Ertje's ult. And that's going to be a map point for Venko as Klitz closes out that round. The frag onto Bernard. 15-9 to just for the record, as we potentially go into this last round here, with SD Gaming forcing up with anything they can get. Arcane, only man with a rifle. The rest are just pistols. We do have some form of utility in the hands of SD Gaming that might just be some form of redemption. Can't find my words here, but yeah, it looks like Nico and Xavi do find themselves 2 entry frags, but Bernard comes in with a double kill with a 5-7. Bernard with yet another frag, so Bernard can definitely pick one that counts here. But Cillian will fall to the AK of Xavi. Xavi finding himself another one. Getting a bit greedy there for those frags as the bomb will go down next, folks. It's all that's left for the defense of SD Gaming. Cannot connect that frag as Xavi just flicks around with the AK headshot. Finishes up next, folks. 16-9. And a very good game to watch there. I enjoyed that one.